Hello, hello, hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Hey, good morning, good afternoon. Hope you're all doing great.
Yes,
Just confirm audio video is good for you.
Yeah, it's good.
Perfect. Let's kickstart. This is Sunday prayers. Good to see you all. I have few people newly joined in, a recent batch coming in, and we meet every Sunday to talk about success towards your certification. Not only one course, it could be any certification you go through. We'll discuss. Primarily, we'll talk about PMP because I have people who cleared exams, come online, talk about their success or tips, what they did on this exam. Pretty interesting, right? Every week we hear some bunch of people coming in. On top of that, we'll talk about some people who are preparing for the exam. They're going for the exam in next few days of time. Also, I have a couple of questions today. Primarily on the change management, I have some questions because change management is a one critical area in project management. Should I do the change or should I postpone the change or why I'm doing a change in a project? Because we agreed on the requirement, I should deliver it. And these guys are asking some change. Why? Why I'm doing it? So let's talk something on a question on change management today. And before that, we'll listen to some people who cleared the exam. A few people cleared the exam the last 1 week or 10 days of time, and in which one person stepped up and say, I'm interested to share some of the tips for exam. We'll do that. Huh? Before that, is there anyone here from the new batch which is started yesterday? Because we started PMP only yesterday. New bunch of people are there. Anyone here from the new batch?
Yes, I'm here.
Yes,
yes,
Shriram.
yes.
Oh, Balaji, Nandakumar, few more people.
Yes,
Nice, huh? It's going to be a long Sunday for you, isn't it? You sit for 1 hour of QA session, then you have to sit for 4 hours of classes. Long
Yeah.
day. All right, it is the same for me. So it's going to be a long day, good Sunday. I would say this is a good investment you are making on your preparation because in Sunday prayers, we meet people who cleared exam. I could speak a lot from the studies and listen from people, but someone who really went to the exam few days back knows the real trend in the ground. Yeah, it's it always nice to listen to the people from the ground level. You get more details. So that is one of the thought process happened a few weeks back. Then we start bringing people inside to talk about how is their experience in the exam or anything interesting on preparation model. Read this, don't do this, do's and don'ts. That's what we do. I will see if Venkatesh is online. Venkatesh, if you're in mic in cam, can I say hello to you?
Hey, Shri, can you hear me?
There you go. Let me put you in spotlight.
Yeah.
Okay, you are here.
Yep.
All right, first, Venkatesh, thanks a lot for stepping up. Because once the exam is done, woo, throw the papers, throw the books.
Yeah.
Don't disturb me, right? But I should appreciate you. You took your time on Sunday to come online to share your inputs. So first, thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, no problem. Happy to be here.
Great, great, good no. And congratulations, Venkatesh. It's a great achievement.
Mm.
I believe you feel relaxed, relieved, and feel excited. One portion of thing is done. Now I have to take it to my job growth, right?
Yeah, that's the plan. Really relieved it was done and passed the exam. So now I have to update my resume and see what happens.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. As audience are listening here, there are some people going to exam in next few days. Some
Mm.
are going in few weeks of time. Some just started the class. So people will be more interested straight to the exam. How was your exam? And then from there, we'll come to your preparation model. Probably we'll listen how you prepared. So let's attack straight away. How was your exam? Right. Before that, a one-liner of what is your job and why you need PMP?
Yeah, so I work in as a software, no software senior quality engineer in
Mhm.
in a medical device company. and then we do projects mostly through traditional method, not a lot of agile. So we have 3 or 4 projects every year we work on. So that's why I started getting interested in PMP, and I started the classes last October last year.
Okay.
And then afterwards, I didn't get time to prepare. And then in April is when I started submitting my application and then started studying. And then I took the exam in August.
Nice to know, Venkatesh. Venkatesh, maybe one question.
Mm,
I have people who start the preparation, but they say that, "Shri, you know what? I start reading, man. I read Monday, Tuesday. I don't know, man. After that Wednesday, I want to watch Netflix. I'm not consistent. I see some people struggling on that.
yeah.
How was your journey? Did you face that kind of a problem?
Yeah, that's the hardest part about this exam is being consistent, having all the work. We all have jobs to do, and then getting time to study,
Uh-huh.
and then being consistent is the hardest part of the exam, not the real exam, but the getting time to study, I think, is the hardest part.
How do you track it? How do you break that? The problem of inconsistency.
Yeah, you just have to have a goal to finish the exam as soon as possible, and then set up some time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So one other idea is pay the exam fee and inform your spouse I paid 50,000 rupees.
yeah,
That's
uh,
a good one, right?
yeah,
That's a good one. You have
yeah,
a portfolio manager at your home called your spouse. Inform your spouse I paid money. So
yeah,
from the next day, they start pushing you, right? Go ahead, do it.
yeah.
Yeah, it
That's
could happen. It could happen. It could happen. Okay, let's go to the attacking your exam. Then we come to
mm,
preparation.
yeah,
See, there are a lot of speculation that the exam question paper is going to change.
mm.
This is happening, that is happening, all are one side. Now, when you went to the exam hall, just tell me, is it an online exam, center-based exam? How you did it?
Yeah, it was a center-based exam. I'm in Bangalore,
Okay.
so I took the exam in Lal Bagh Center.
Lal
Uh,
Bagh, very good.
yeah.
Very good. How was the access entry? Was it smooth?
Yeah, it was
Ba-
very smooth. I went in an hour early, and then they said, if you want, you can go in and write the exam. Uh, so I just
Okay.
immediately went in. Uh,
All right.
I know you recommend not to go in, but I just
You did it.
I want to finish it as soon as possible. So I just went in.
Get lost. Get
Yeah,
lost. Throw it out.
yeah.
Huh?
So 1 hour early, and then everything was really smooth inside. Um,
Nice.
the screen, everything is very easy to understand and then navigate
Very good.
through the questions. And then the exam for me is not that hard, I felt like. And then I was able to finish it 40 minutes early. Uh,
Man,
yeah.
man,
Uh,
you're making many people looking at you. Venkatesh, what are you saying? Are you real? Are you real?
yeah, I think I got lucky with the questions. I don't know, but
Hard working people, finally they say I'm lucky.
so, yeah. But I see, I heard like it's random questions. Some people are getting tough questions, but for me, I don't think it was that tough.
That's really motivating, Venkatesh, because you have 40 minutes to spare,
Yeah,
which means it's a really good thing. Let me a little more understand. Is it more of agile came in the question paper?
yeah, more of agile and hybrid than the predictive. Uh,
Predictive.
yeah.
Well, which is agile is just go for you. Maybe you are very good in agile. Can I believe like that?
No, no, this is the first time dealing with Agile, but I had read the book Agile Practice Guide once, um,
Nice.
and then practiced a lot of questions
Nice.
in the mock test in the ShriLearning website.
Nice to know.
So,
So you did
so
a good groundwork. Okay.
yeah, did the questions, so I built that knowledge from
Oh,
reviewing those wrong answers
okay.
from the Agile. Yeah.
Okay. So, good to know. Your exam is really good. Entry is smooth. Exam went
Yeah.
well. Little understanding. Since you said 40 minutes, I'm going to understand a little more because I
Mm.
have many audience who are preparing for the exam right now.
Yeah.
Um, what kind of time management? Because I'll tell you one thing for the people who are
Yeah.
listening for the first time here. In PMP exam, time management is one of the biggest headache.
Yeah.
Because once you start getting inside, you don't know where you're losing your time. Time keeps running.
Yeah.
So, what was your strategy? We have 180 questions. What was your strategy in the main exam?
Oh, yeah. So the same strategy, the 80, 75,
Okay,
75
very
uh,
good.
was the strategy. But when I was doing my mock exams, one thing I realized is uh, when I review the questions and then go back to the questions which I marked review, I start second guessing and then those went wrong. So, um, so the idea is to has have less questions to review, the
Okay.
10% rule, which you told, six questions, something like that. But I didn't spend a lot of time in reviews. So whichever answer I think first, I just uh,
Okay.
kept those answers. I don't want to go second guess myself.
Nice to
And
know.
yeah,
Nice to know. Nice to know. By the way, if somebody is surprised, what is this 10% rule? We have 360 questions a slot, 60, 60, 60. Have a mindset that not more than 10% of the questions you will mark for review, which means in 60 questions, 10% is 6 questions.
mm,
So not more than 6 questions, which means cautiously you will see this is the most toughest question or craziest question you will mark it for review. The reason is too much of review will confuse, like what Venkatesh said. When you come back, your brain cannot, yeah, it's a bit tricky. Okay.
yeah.
Good point, Venkatesh. Like that. One more question on the exam. What kind of a math, I mean, any formula questions were there or mathematical questions were there?
No, I did not get any math questions or even drag and drop questions. So yeah,
Wow,
I
wow.
was hoping to get some math questions, but
Nice.
didn't get any. Everything was just situational
God,
PMP questions. Yeah.
I think you got your blessings from your spouse before you start the exam.
Yeah, I think so too.
Really, really,
Mm,
no drag and drop, no stuff, which is really
yeah,
a good thing to know. Good thing to know. Nice to know.
yeah. Mm,
When you say 40 minutes you had a spare,
mm.
which means from beginning on you start saving time, which means you could have gone 60 minutes or 70 minutes for the first slot.
Yeah, I did 60,
Mm,
and then I used
mm,
both the breaks, and
mm.
then just went through washroom and then stood outside. Um,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. All right. All right. Good to know. Good to know. When you see the results,
yeah,
the results, do they give the printout immediately after the exam gets over?
yeah. Immediately, they
Okay.
gave the printout.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Fantastic. So exam part, I'm pretty happy to see it's
Mm.
going well. People listening this video will get a confidence. I want that kind of question paper. So
Yeah, yeah. Lucky if you're lucky, you'll get it. Otherwise, you study, so it should be easy for everyone. I think as long as you
yeah,
study.
yeah.
Yeah.
But Venkatesh, I observe from you, let's listen to some of your reading pattern also. You
Mm.
have read Agile Practice Guide, practice question papers.
Yeah.
When you practice in ShriLearning question papers, if you're okay to share your scores,
Yeah.
what was your average by the time? How you're scoring?
So the first I did the after reading each chapter, I did the 10 marks chapter quizzes, which was mostly 6 or 7 out of 10. And then I did like 5 for each chapter,
Mm,
5 or 6 for each chapter, and then I moved to the 40.
mm,
40 marks. I got like 80% in 40,
mm,
and then
mm,
60 marks I got like 75 to 80% in 60s also. And
mm,
then full marks I took 6. uh, 2 marks I got 61 and 63. Rest all were above 75. So
mm.
those are the score.
So you did 6 full exams.
Yeah, 6 more full exams. So that was the hardest thing for me, is to sit through the exam for 4 hours. So I want to
Yeah.
practice
Yeah.
that
All right.
endurance to sit through the exam.
Venkatesh, you have scored 80% in 40 mark question,
Yeah,
75% in 60 questions, and
yeah.
all 75 plus in 180.
Mm.
And you are saying that main exam was lucky for you.
No,
Huh?
like two of the exams, I think I got like 61 and 63. But uh, yeah,
I have people here struggling to get 60% in our exam. You are getting 75, 80, and you are calling yourself so humble way, lucky.
yeah, I don't know.
Actually, I want to add one thing here. I'm following him. So
Yeah.
he has completed all 6 months in the span of 18 days. August
Wow.
1st to August 18, I think.
Wow. Wow.
I have taken I have taken
Somebody's
inspiration from him and I'm following the same way.
That's right.
okay. So Venkatesh, you have a followers now. Huh? You have a fan club for you now.
Yeah, I hope you pass, Raja.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, all the best.
All right, good. It's so humble, Venkatesh, you are. But I know the exams for some people gets more tricky as the brain processing takes time. Since you did a good job now, let's understand a little bit. What was your reading pattern so that somebody can take from you?
Yeah, so like I said, the reading, I read Rita once
Mm,
after reading the textbook, um, and then doing the chapter quiz 5 or 6
mm.
after each chapter, and then I read the Agile practice guide once,
Okay,
and then the PMBOK guide once. The
okay.
Agile practice guide and then PMBOK, I just uh, skim through it, uh,
Mm,
uh, less like in a day or some 2 days. And
okay,
then I spend most of the time doing the mocks. So I
okay.
thought that's where you get the knowledge um, by reviewing the wrong answers.
Mm,
Um, yeah,
mm. Okay, good
so that's the
analysis.
plan. Yeah.
All right, that's a good thing. So primarily, if I look at you, two books you relied on, Rita 11th edition and Agile Practice Guide.
Yeah, those are the
Okay,
only two books which I read.
okay. Maybe one last question on the reading part. When you are reading the books and understanding the scenarios, did you felt these are the scenarios you already applying in your job?
Oh yeah,
Or
some the traditional method, those are the same scenarios, but
mm,
there are some questions, like some topics in leadership which we
mm,
don't do. We do it differently. I
mm,
think that's the
mm,
hard thing about the exam is you have to uh, from reading the textbook you get that
mm.
mindset, project manager mindset. So you just have to use those instead of your job
Okay.
mindset.
Okay, very good. That's a good point I want to know. Maybe one question from the audience perspective. Now I have many new students which started the
Mm,
class yesterday. They are part of the class today.
mm.
Now when they open the book, they see 400 pages of theoretical topics. Sometimes it looks boring, man, too much of content here. Is a PMI interested to ask line by line text in the exam? Or what is your feel after writing the exam? Do we need to really remember line by line in a book before go to exam?
No, you just have to read it and understand the book. So I know that it is 400 pages, but if you divide it chapter by chapter,
Mm,
read a chapter every day, it's easier. And then you just have to understand the knowledge, and then all the questions that PMP is situational based. So it's not like you have to remember everything. And then use the hardest thing about the exam is all the options seem correct. You just have to choose the best. Uh, so that's why you don't review and then you second guess it and then give the wrong answer. But just read it and understand it.
okay.
Not yeah,
Okay,
not by
that's a
heart.
good.
Yeah.
That's a good point. The specifically asked this question is someone should not think that because sometimes when we come from Asia Pacific based uh, reading pattern, we want to remember each word. That's how our school teachers would have said. You have to remember everything. Yes, we have to, but the point is more of digesting the essence of it, right?
Yeah.
I think that's what the model of when you go to Western country model of studies, when I go from a European region to US model, the model is it's not you just remember all the stuff. Rather, if I give you some engine, can you open it? Can you fix it again? Are you your brain is processing how to screw it up, screw it in, rather reading two times screw it, three times screw up. This is what we read in school, right?
Yeah.
That's not the way. You have to know that is it three thread, four thread. That sixth sense process. That's what the
Yeah.
Western model of book reading. And what suddenly some people who are very high score in school and college come to this kind of exam, they'll feel like, ooh, because my mom said you have to get 99 mark by mucking up the content. No.
Yeah, you
So
don't
that
have to mug up anything. Just read it once and then just follow what she says. So I think that will make a difference.
all right, good, Venkatesh. Really happy, Venkatesh. I'm so happy to
Thank
see
you.
such a humble character from you. As you did a good groundwork and a good exam, and you said exam is very lucky. Huh? I see that you did a good hard work there. Really interesting.
Mm.
Right, good. I'm sure you gave a good celebration for your family party outing.
No, nothing. I have to, I have to do it.
Oh
Uh,
man,
yeah,
keep your stakeholders happy.
yeah, that's the plan.
Do that, and please be part of our Elite community where we
Yeah.
have people PMP certified stay there,
Mm.
and you can share knowledge or you can gain knowledge. So
Yeah,
you can do both in this platform. So please join that platform, utilize it. Yeah,
yeah,
great.
sure. Mm.
As we discussed last 20 minutes, if you have any other do's and don'ts which you missed to listen, anything you have in your mind, you can share. One or two do's and don'ts.
Yeah, just be consistent. I think that's the only thing you have to do chapter a day, do the quizzes, spend most of the time in doing the mocks rather than reading,
Hmm.
and then analyze the mocks. And then I know I think I'm like the laziest person. If I did it, you all can also finish it. So keep believing.
Nice, man.
Yeah,
Nice. Huh? Good to see
yeah,
that motivation coming from you. Huh?
yeah,
Good. All right. Great, Venkatesh. Let me see if any one person or two people want to ask a question if you have another 5 minutes with us.
yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I have a question.
Um, please go ahead.
Yeah, yeah. So, hi Venkatesh.
Yeah,
You have planned your full marks every 2 to 3 days.
yeah.
So, in between, how you analyzed and did you went back to chapter quizzes, how you analyzed and how you prepared?
So once I finished the exam, and then I uh, went through every question, even though if it's right, and then if the so I used ChatGPT to see how what the question is asking, and then why that answer is the best answer among the others, and then why my answer is wrong. Whatever I choose is wrong. So that's how I analyzed uh, those questions.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, great. That's Raja Rao. Any other questions?
How many mock tests or 40 or 60 one can try for before going the exam? Like we have 5 full mock tests, right? However, we'll take on an average after every 3 or 4 days we'll attempt one. Rather than that, in between, can we try any small mocks like 40, 60?
So
Otherwise,
the
revising whatever you read important, otherwise making marks and gaining knowledge from it, which could be suggestible.
so I think the writing the mocks which has helped me rather than reading. And then so you start with 40, 3 or 4 40s, and then 60s, and then 180s. If you don't have time for the 180, then you should probably do 60, more and
Hmm.
more 60. Because
Yeah, yeah.
what I heard from Sri, I think 40 is mostly knowledge based rather than the exam situational based.
Hmm. Hmm. Oh, good.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's a good thing. I like the way you said, Venkatesh, if you don't have a temper to sit for 180 questions, go for 60. Yeah, that's a good thing. Even for some people, I recommend is do 260 questions, 60, 60, 120. Improve step by step. Try 60, then sit for 120, then go for 180. Because sitting 4 hours is really stressful. You need to have that patience with you. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
needed. Okay, very good. Good. Thanks a lot, Venkatesh, once again for coming up here. I want to give a round of applause from
Thank you.
everyone here. A really, really good job. Because PMP exam is just a stepping stone in your
Mm,
career because you have to apply this,
yeah.
materialize it, whatever effort you put. So, good wishes for you. Look for more job growth. That's more
Yeah.
important.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the plan. Yeah.
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 Stay in touch. Keep rocking. And thanks for coming up here today.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. All the best for the exam.
Fantastic. That's Venkatesh. I really like his humble nature, huh? So humble nature. The moment he started say I'm lucky, I doubted. Then the way he prepared, I felt, man, that's not lucky. You worked hard. Like Usain Bolt, the athlete says that people very successful in public work hard in private. How simple, right? People very successful in public look so nice. Wow, shining, successful. They work butt off every day, which means they have to put the effort. I think I like that Venkatesh part. Nice, thanks, Venkatesh. So now, as people are new here, you know that this is Sunday prayers. We invite people to talk about the success. Venkatesh came here, gave a success, and also have a responsibility to help the people who are going for exam. So we have two more sections going on. One is we have to listen at least next 5-6 minutes to listen to people who are getting to exam in the month of September. And then I have to talk a question paper. I have a question paper. Before I go there, I want to give a knowledge to you. Just let know you can see the screen what I'm sharing right now. Is it visible?
Yes.
Yes.
Visible. So now what we did here is in ShriLearning, I have shared it before, I'm repeating it because there are some new people here. We have introduced artificial intelligence in the question bank so that once you complete your test, you can use this AI to give you some idea how you are performing. Let me see if I can play this, if it works for you. Okay, so now you take a test, your result starts coming out. Once the result starts coming out, can you see something called AI analysis button somewhere here? You see that? Somewhere in
Yes.
this is, yeah, on the left side. On the left, you
Great.
can see there is yeah, here it is. Which means what we are looking here is once your exam is done, which means you completed the exam, you got a 60% or 70%. Now what you do here is you go and click this link. So what is going to happen here is this is an AI model. I'm sure you all aware of what is AI capable of. Good thing about AI is it will consume the data. After consuming the data, it can process some logical way of calculations and come back and say, hey, you have done a good job. You scored this much. This is the area you did good. This is the area you can improve. Now, if I click this analysis button, what is going to happen is it's going to give me some more information. For example, if I click it, it's going to analyze and come back with a report. A report could be is, hey, this is what you're doing. AI can make mistakes also. Be careful on that. Yeah, don't don't think AI is best in the world. AI too make mistakes. But the point here is it's giving you some strength and weakness. You can see that here. Are you seeing those terms here? Strength and weakness. So in this question, you did a good job. This question you can improve, right? You can see the question numbers also, Q1, Q2, Q3. Now, it is also giving idea topics to study. I think many students, they come to me in the exam time, Shri, tell me which chapter I have to improve more. Yes, definitely I can give you some bullet points. But more than me now, AI have your data and it can give you better information. Now, if this really going to help you to put you on a spot to learn clearly. Yeah, I'm going to repeat the video just one more time to see that what you have to do. Click this button, get the analysis report, and that's going to help you. Do you think it's going to help some of you? You feel that good? What's your feel?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it will help.
Right. So now what happened here is a few years back, we don't have this. Few months back, we don't have it. This all process started 1 month back, which means you are more lucky. The more lucky, lucky means, as I said, Venkatesh, lucky means you have to work. Because you click that button doesn't mean tomorrow morning you get a breakfast. No, you have to go and get your breakfast, which means you have to work. It can only analyze and tell what are the areas you have to work out, but you have to go and sit and read and prepare those areas. So, but at least we have this. Last month I don't have this. Now we have it. So materialize it. This is applicable for 40 questions, 60 questions, 180 questions. Don't try this in short exams. It's not available. 10 question exam, your brain can analyze. Your brain is more capable than AI. So we are giving it for 40, 60, and 180 questions in our question bank. Now, next section. Let's listen to people who are getting to exam in the month of September. This is also get together time for the people from previous batches. Anyone here from previous batches who are getting to exam in the month of September?
I'm planning exam on 30th of September.
September 30.
Yes.
Planning or planned?
Yeah, already booked the exam.
Booked. So planned already. Okay. Which city?
Bangalore, Shivajinagar.
Shivaji Nagar on Bangalore 30th, Tuesday. What time is your exam?
Morning 8.
8, right? Okay. Nice. Let's go ahead. So what's happening? How is your preparation? How is your confidence level?
I did 360 question mock, 340 question mock, and one full mock. 60 question mock, my score is close to like 63, 58, and 50, 50. Yeah. And on 40 question, my score is like 70, 70, and 78. But my full first full mock is like close to 52% only.
52. Okay. But your groundwork is really good there. How was your time management when you do the 60 question exam?
Time wise, I'm okay because first set of 60 question I finished in 77 minutes.
Nice.
Second set in 80 minutes.
Okay.
And third is like 70 minutes. I had some 3 to 4 minutes for review, but I got fully tired and so I did not review it.
All right. All right. You are doing this
And
exam
there was
after.
no break actually on ShriLearning. I started the test. I was waiting once I finished the 60 question. I was waiting for the break, but it continues the next question.
So it means you didn't read the first page properly. So
Okay.
you read 180 questions, but you have to read the first page also of the exam. So in first page, it is mentioned that you will have the full time given to you. As a student, you will stop at the 60th question. You will take a 10 minutes break and then you come back and write the exam. Right? So we don't force you. So next time when you go for full exam, keep in mind, read the first page. In the first page, it will be given as 10 minutes. You have to take a break. I will also check with Rahul to make that indication more clearly so that you get it. Yeah.
And because of
Coming
that,
back
what
here.
happened, like if I complete the first set, second set I started and in between I got blank actually. I was not able to grasp the questions. Maybe because of I did not took the break. So close to 20, 25 question, I was not able to fully understand the question actually.
Okay, okay. But keep in mind, not only here in main exam also, 60th question comes in, you are ready or you're eligible to take a break. So don't wait, just go for the break. That's for you, right? Don't do without that, it's more stressful. Coming back here on the, I believe you are in chat with me in WhatsApp yesterday. Is it you?
Yes.
Ah, nice. Okay. Now, full exam, you did. I saw your time also. Now, what you do is take little time to analyze. Don't get worried because 40 and 60 looks good to you. Maybe something could have went a little shaky on the time. Could be a little bump on a time. It's okay. So now what you do is sit and analyze which area you lost many questions. Maybe in risk management, they asked 15 questions. In this, 8 questions went wrong for you, which means maybe our risk handling is not really clear. So I will open the risk management chapter and start reading and see that what is lagging for me. I will take some of these concepts from audio book. We will listen to the class video again, read the book again. I will take another 2 3 days to shape it up. Again, come back to the chapter. This I can do. Keeping 22 days with you right now, you have to go another 4 full exams if possible.
Yeah, that was the plan actually. Yeah.
Okay, if possible, don't push yourself if possible. If 4 full exams is not possible, take at least 3 full exams. However, take in between 1 or 2 days gap, there hit another 60 questions.
Okay. Yeah.
Right? It is not how many tests you take, it is how much of time you take to analyze matters a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's do that. But stay confident. 52 is not bad. You will come back because I see 40 and 60 going well. Maybe it's a one-time event. You will come back again.
Okay. Yeah.
Perfect. Stay in touch. Keep me
Thanks.
posted.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
Thank you, Shri.
That's
Yeah, hi
great.
Shri.
Great.
I'm
Hey,
also planning on September 30th.
planned or planning?
Planning.
Planning. So, okay, when you are going to book it?
No, maybe next week I'll book the date.
Next week. Okay. What is the cutoff you have in mind? So you will book the exam.
Sorry, I did not get you.
Now, what confirmation you need so that you will book your exam?
No, I have fixed in my mind, but formally I need to book the slot. I have visited the center also.
So September 30 is a marriage day for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Jokes apart. Okay, let's come back here. So how is your scores coming up now? 40, 60, 180?
Uh, Now I have given 2 marks last week and this week.
Ah,
So in the 2 marks I got 61, 61.
this is a 180 question, right?
Yeah, 180 questions.
You are also in touch with me in WhatsApp.
Yeah. Morning I message you.
Message me, right? Very good.
Okay.
61, 61. Did you use AI analysis?
Yeah, for the second mock I have used it,
Ah,
and it has given me some suggestions. So
okay.
I need to analyze that, and I will see.
Okay, you're doing that. So
Yeah,
now I would expect you to aim to reach 65 to 68. That's a good range. For people who are
yeah.
new in this class today, just an information to you. When you come to full exam, if you can stay in the range of 65, 68, 73, that's a range. Above 75, that's a different category. If you reach once or twice above 75, you are in a different range to go to main exam, which means you're fully ready. It's very rare people touch 75, 78 in full exam. So far, I have one, two people who scored 80 in main full exam. Very rarely people get. If not, it'll be 65, 68, 73. This is a range you can stay. If you can fall in this range at least once or twice, it's a safe place so that you can book your main exam. Now, looking at you, I will tell that 62, 62 is fine. Keep September 30 as a mindset. In fact, I will say if you have more holidays coming up with you, is there any festival holidays coming up in India next few days?
No, no.
Any no festival? Okay.
After
Um,
30th festival is there. That's why
uh,
I plan to close before the festival.
oh, you complete the exam, then you celebrate festival. Okay,
Yeah,
that's how
yeah.
you planned. Are you taking few days off before the exam?
Maybe 2 to 3 days.
Okay, keep it that mind. Already reserve the days. So
Yeah,
let's keep a plan like this. Leaving 22 days with you, you have to plan another 3 full exams. Now, before you go to the next full exam, I will spend more time on reading the gap area. I will go back and read the question paper and see why I could not answer that question correctly. What went wrong? What the keyword I missed? If the keywords are not clear for me, I will open Pimbox 7th edition, read those vocabulary. If I don't understand the concept, I'll open the class video and listen to the recording again, why I missed it. So I will do some groundwork on this and then I go to the next full exam. I'll repeat again. It is not about how many exams you do. It is all about how much analysis you do. That's more important. So please spend more time onto this part. Now, since you didn't book the exam date, keep me posted. So let's discuss closely and then we'll finalize your exam date.
yeah, sure.
Perfecto. All right, let's
I
jump to next.
Uh, Shri, the mocks, right? The 16 question that posted yesterday. So I did not see any material. I just applied my knowledge, which I'm using on my daily basis. In that, I got 47%.
You took a 60 question exam, 60,
16,
60.
16. That
Very
mock
good.
was given yesterday.
Very good. Which batch you belong to when you started the class?
Yesterday only.
Let's say you started. Very good. 47 is a good start. So what is your ask now?
So, I just wanted to check you, do we really need to start these chapter-wise exam, I mean, mocks when we are done with that, the chapters, or is it okay, that we have some sort of a knowledge also, right? Because we are using this agile practices in our organization for last 3.5 years.
Right. Very good. Good. You have it. 47 is a start place. It is sometimes people score 74. Getting 75 is a toughest job. You can get 74. 75 you cannot get it. Which
Yeah.
means 47 is a range. You are in the range, in the starting range. From here, if you want to go to 75, you have a 25% of gap. So 25% of gap will make you weeks of reading on some subject. You have to put the ground properly. With the one exam, we will not decide somebody to go for exam. So answer here is yes, I'm happy you have a basic knowledge. Very happy you are able to score in the point. But that alone will not help us to go to main exam because 47 will be shot down in main exam. So you have to go to the range of 65, 68 to reach that percentage. Chances are you may have to read some subject. Chances are you have to analyze more question papers. So I would say that still it is nice habit to read the subject carefully and practice some chapters so that we can increase step by step. It's a systematic approach.
Yep.
Yep.
Got
Good.
Yeah.
All right. Before I jump to the question paper, is there anyone else going for exam September?
Hi, Sri. I booked my exam on 22nd September.
Very good. Very
So
good.
this
Very good.
time, I'll just ping you. So
Sunday.
for,
Monday exam.
it's on Monday.
Okay, go ahead. What's
I'm
happening?
planning at least 5 to 6 days. I mean, like 5 to 6 days of leave in front of exam
How many did
from
already?
office. From office.
How
Madam?
many full you did?
I did three Sri. First I scored 65, then 66. A day before yesterday, I took it's come around 61.
Okay. Third exam whittled down. How is your time management?
Time management was from consistently. I used to face 5 or 6 questions at the end of each exam, like after full session, like 170 to 180 questions was there, right? In
Are you
that, I
taking?
will need to be hurry 50 to 5 to 6 questions.
Okay. How is your break time?
Break time for first I took 10 minutes in first full mark, and second full mark I took only 1 10 minutes. In
Okay.
recent one I didn't took any 10 minutes, right? It's
Okay.
took only 5 6 minutes.
Okay.
So
You are
actually I was doing just this type of exercise, like I prepared my time set for every 20 questions, how much time should be there in my time board.
Don't press too much on timing. Timing is just an indication. If you keep too much on timing, the pressure starts adding.
Okay.
Unwanted pressure will be on your mind and that will not help you. Keep like this. First 60 questions you will complete in 80 minutes. Next will be 75, 75. It's an approximation. For example,
Okay.
first 60 questions I want to do in 80, but it went to 90. It's okay. It's okay. You're practicing it. So next time we'll try to better it. It means don't be so sharp. Unwantedly, you'll add a pressure on yourself. It's okay to have 80, 75, 75 is a rough number. That's you keep it there. Yeah, that's enough right now. Yeah, good. And
Sure.
keep me posted. Keep me posted. Again, I'll repeat you whatever I say to everyone. Analyze the questions very well before you go to next exam. Without analyzing, please don't jump.
Yes. Okay.
Very good.
Okay.
All right. Let's move on. I believe that's for the September people. Since I see you, Priya, in CAM, I know you are preparing well. You have something on a date for you? Yeah. Yep. Go ahead. What's happening?
Preparation is going well, but the thing is, my last mock result was good. But whenever I get below grade score, my confidence drop again. Another reason.
Okay. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, that's how the scores will be.
So
I know
that's
you
why
are pretty aggressive.
sorry.
Last month I saw you pretty aggressive. Then I see some slowdown. What's happening?
Yeah, some family emergency and health wise is also some happening in family. So that is one
Okay.
of the reason.
Okay. How is the kid doing? Kid is good?
Yeah, the weather and health condition is not quite good in India
All right.
right now.
Understand.
Very mixed weather, so health
Okay.
is quite low in a family. So
Take care. Take care. Take care. Health, family stands first. Next comes other parameters. Yeah,
but
these are
yeah,
just.
but yeah, Shri, my average score is like quite good compared to past. Like I am in a 60 questions mock of exam. I'm doing 60 question mock exam. The average is like 63 to 65 in a range, which is quite improving for me because my previous scores are very down. And I'm trying to push myself to give one full exam, and
Nice.
then I will discuss with you for
Nice, nice,
further
nice.
process.
Very good. Take good care of family stuff. And one thing I'm seeing with you is your brain is digesting the content. Now the scores are improving, which means you need some time to digest. For some people, they read it quickly, it will get accepted. For you, last month and this month, there are some difference. So plan accordingly and book your exam date by end of September or beginning of October. So that once you book the date, you will see little more attention and focus happening.
Yeah. I paid for the exam for that pressure which we built inside for in me, but I'll try after I will give a one full mock, then I will
Okay.
book a exam.
Good to see you consistent on Sunday prayers. Keep up that momentum.
Yeah, thank you.
Perfect. Good. All right, guys. So good to listen for people who are going to the exam. So still, if you have any questions, stay around. I'll come back to you after discussing a question paper. So we did two sections. One is to listen to the person who cleared the exam. Very good. We also listen to the people who are going to the exam next few days of time. So what we do here is let's go to the question paper. Yeah, I have something on change management. Let's see what's going to happen. Meantime, if you have a question, just put your hands up so I know that you have a question. I can come back to you. When I say hands up, put an emoji. Don't put hands up. Your camera is off. I don't know what you're doing there. Yeah, your family will be surprised. Why this guy is putting hands up? What we can do is I will bring up a question, and then you will give an answer. The answer is going to be simple, but my intention is to talk about the topic. The whole purpose of Sunday prayers is make you to explain some concepts. So what we can do is, let me see if I bring that question. Come on. Yes, it is. All right, ready? So people watching from YouTube and LinkedIn, as this is a live video, people are watching on different platforms. So what you can do is you can give your answers in the chat section. I can see that answers later. But for now, people watching from Zoom, you can give your answers in the chat box. Read the question carefully. Use all your techniques. Elimination technique primarily. You will leave your answer in the chat box. This is pretty fast from you guys, huh? I got most of the answers already. Wow, so fast. Let's give another 3-4 seconds. The rest of them will answer. Okay, I got a decent number of people who answered. Let's invite one of them to give an idea what they think about it. Let me pull one of you. Maybe I see a name, Nanda Kumar, if you are in mic. Nanda Kumar.
Yeah.
Very good. So, Nandakumar, before you go to the answer, want to listen from you. What is your key thing in this question? What is your observation in this question?
So this question was addressed to me to the software development project to the project manager, and
Okay. Okay.
So we are in mid of the execution phase, and there is a request for change in scope, which was agreed initially. So
Midway.
what midway
Hmm.
midway through the we are in between the execution phase,
Okay.
and we receive a request from the key stakeholder. It may be he may be a customer or the external stakeholder within the team, and he is asking for a major change in scope.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Okay. All right. Now,
Yeah.
all right, good. Thanks. So, looking at this, what is your thought? What could be a good answer here?
I would prefer to go with option B. So first we need to evaluate the uh, change on scope. What was the changes which is agreed, and what was the asked now, and what is the impact on schedule, timeline, and cost.
Okay,
This is
that's
the
your
first
thought.
option we do. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Good thought. Appreciate it. Thanks, Kumar. Thanks. Shiv Kumar, I saw you put your hands up there. You want to share something?
Yeah, Shri. So, Shri, I will be going like one by one why we selected the respective, objective out of these four. So the
Hmm.
question here is like they ask to change the architecture itself in the mid of the development, right? So implementing the change directly, like immediately satisfying the stakeholder is not should not be the approach. Why? Because we cannot go and implement it without checking it what the scope of that architecture is, what is the schedule, and how
Hmm.
much cost impact it is going to be happened. So for me it is like the B, the answer should be the B. And we cannot directly escalate the request to the senior management. Why? Because first we have to analyze and understand what exactly they want us to change in the architecture and what schedule we are going to follow. So all these things we have to check and update the project plan and inform the team. So first we have to evaluate all these things like the B option, and based on that we are just going to discuss with the senior management. Then last thing comes in like update the project plan and inform the team. So the first that we need to do as a part of course of action, that should be B out of these
Hmm.
three.
Okay. Very sound explanation.
Yeah.
Really like that.
Yeah.
Thanks, Shiv Kumar, for that. Generally, I'll ask this question now. Looking at the question, they're saying you are managing a software development project. The moment you use the word managing, let's assume that we are in a place of making a decision. We don't know what is the role mentioned there. As we are talking from PMP perspective, let's assume it's a project management role. Sometimes you call as a scrum master, product owner, agile manager. So they didn't put any role. They gave you are managing, you are in the control of taking a decision. Midway through the project, let's keep an example like this. There is a banking system which has been developed, and the banking system is going like this. You have different milestones. There's a project started in 2024, somewhere in August. Now we are in 2025, and the project is expected to close in 2026. Let's imagine this way. And somewhere in midway, let's imagine a lot of deliverables has been given in the market already, right? It is already given somewhere like this because they use the word software development. I can assume that they're going on an incremental approach. Let me assume it's an incremental approach this way. Now, there is a key stakeholder. I don't know who this person is. Like somebody said the key stakeholder could be a sponsor, right? Could be, or could be some design engineer, or we call them SME. What SME stands for? SME stands for
Subject matter expert.
Subject
subject
matter expert.
matter expert. Could be there, or could be an end user. Now, point is, we and mute some of you. So now what happened is it's a major change happening. Now my question is major change that too on the architecture. Now let's imagine it's a banking system. Okay, banking. If it's a banking system and midway through the project, somebody is introducing a major change. It's a major change. Now the question is, they're asking what you do first action. This keyword in this question is first. I would have said this, how to read a question. When you read a question, first thing, you have to read who is being targeted. By the way, some of you learned yesterday's class, we put certain things to learn while you read a question. What are that? If anyone remember from yesterday's class?
What is the tense?
Who is
Ah,
the
Showstopper. Showstopper, last line, and technique.
okay. So who is important? Tense of the question is important, and you look for, is it a major showstopper? Now, I took an example of a banking system. You can take as a travel agency. You can take as a medical device software development. You can take as a new printer coming from Canon. They want to go with the software. I'm not sure which device, which product or a public service. I really don't know what it is. But they use the word midway. Midway, we have crossed 50% of the milestones. And there is a major change to the system architecture. The question is, if they give us major change, should I do something because it's a software, it's agile, could be agile, non-agile also, we don't know, could be. But should I evaluate or should I escalate or should I implement? That's a question. I got a strong argument from Nanda Kumar and Shiv Kumar saying that, hey, you know what? When such a major things comes, first understand what is the impact. Then let's decide: should I touch scope? Should I touch schedule? Cost sounds nice. But when it coming midway, should I really do this or escalate to someone and even you stop that change itself coming? Why not see? I'm just challenging people here. Why not see? Why don't I why don't I stop this whole process because I'm midway?
so without understanding that impact, see how we can push back that.
Even we go with senior management, they will ask the question whether you evaluated or check the background, something.
Okay, let us go by this way. There is something called risk management, right?
Mhm.
I don't know, one of your mic is repeating. I never know, my voice looks so bad when I hear myself. Sorry, guys. So now there is something called risk management. In risk management, we see that there are certain risk level. We call it as a high risk. It could be moderate level risk, or that could be some low level risk. Now, a risk which is very high in situation, when I say the situation, we call as a probability and we call it as impact. If anyone heard about it, probability and impact. So in this probability impact, we see that at 90% there is a chance of happening. What is the impact of happening? Maybe the cost can go 2 million over budget. So when I know the probability, when I know the impact, accordingly I can take an action. Now, what kind of action I can take? That action could be I can avoid that risk happening. I can mitigate that risk. I can't avoid it, I have to handle it. Or I can even escalate that risk, which means I can't handle it, somebody else can handle it. The point I want to convey here is it is not all the risk which I have to step in and do something. I can even pass to someone to handle it. But good thing I'm hearing from you in the room here is, Shri, nice, but at least tell me what is the impact. Without knowing the impact, there is no point on going here. Yeah. So now, who will do this evaluation of this situation now? Let's imagine B is a good answer, but who will do this evaluation?
Yeah, so Shri, evaluation needs to be done within the team and the SME, right? Because the software which we are developing might be like an integrated with the different modules or different systems as well. So we need to understand how this new architecture or the proposed change is going to impact other modules or the other systems. For example, let's suppose if we talk about any banking modules we just discussed about, so that might, for example, let's suppose I'm just talking about a simple login functionality. Okay, so that login functionality, some the requirement which came in like that, we just need to write have the user ID and password, right? And the session timeout should be like 5 seconds or whatever time they decided upon. Now they came in like a one change, right? They said like whenever you are just putting the user ID and password, in that case, it is going to give you a OTP, for example. So that is a new change which came in, right? Though it is simple, it is not going to change any architecture or anything, but that is a major change, right? Why? Because they implemented a new functionality that is again going to change our architecture, how what system needs to be there in place, which is going to store the message templates, which is going to store your email templates. For example, let's suppose like that OTP is going in
Okay.
email, right? So that must be somewhere stored, like acoustic that we can see the Quadient, right? Different databases that we have in place. And also like we have different other parallel systems like EIP or who just going to trigger the transactions. For example,
Okay.
you clicked on the login
You have to
button.
go detail.
Yeah. So in that case, first we need to understand, evaluate the impact, right? And also change on
Okay.
scope, right? Whether they want to change only email they want, or that SMS they want, or they want both, right? That for that OTP. So that is scope where we need to
Got you.
understand, and also we need to understand the schedule, right? And also how much cost. For example, let's suppose we are including acoustic, right? A database, new database that is for templates that is being stored for email and SMS. So how much that vendor is going, or the tool is costing us. So that sort of a analysis that we need to do
Got
for
you.
that architecture change. That's
Deep
my
analysis.
understanding.
Very good. Thanks for the detailed explanation. I really liked it. I want to listen to Kannan. Kannan, you're saying that I want to escalate it. That's your answer. What is your thought there?
Yeah, my thought is already midway. As very clearly you explained, you so many deliverable, maybe so many phase already we
Uh,
done. So in this situation, if you change definitely lot of blindly we can just assume lot of impact definitely will be there. So better, I think we need to escalate
uh,
to senior again, senior
okay.
management. What to be done basically? This is what just my understanding basically, because all other option anyway is not at all valid. Only this B and C. So C, I think I feel
Okay.
is the better option.
Then let me challenge you. When you escalate, what is going to happen? What will happen? Your first action is you're escalating. Okay, what is next?
Uh, 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 Maybe senior management can support us. Maybe discuss with customer whether any changes can be done, or maybe sponsor can support. Maybe budget. Maybe he can increase or whatever. Just they can do. Maybe might be.
So that's what Nandakumar or Shivakumar saying that, right? If I want to increase the budget, I need to know what is the impact. If without that, how I'll increase the budget.
No, no,
So
no.
you
This is the first you see is the first action you said, right? So first, just I'm informing to senior management. That's all.
okay,
Is the first.
informing. Okay,
Is the
okay,
first.
not escalate, informing.
Yeah,
Hmm.
is escalating means of course this so and so. This is the key stakeholder is
Hmm.
telling is done. Just I
Okay,
escalating thing, and further of
all right.
course whatever decision of course maybe together with senior management can be done basically.
Okay. Good. Thanks, Krishnan. Thanks, Kannan, for giving the thought process. I'll reveal the right answer now, and then
Can
I'll
I add
reveal.
something?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead,
Maybe
Balaji.
it can be like I have thought of B, but
Hmm.
in case if the evaluation of impact of scope, schedule, and cost is taking too much time, it is always
Hmm.
better to give the information or escalation to the senior management first. Maybe that can be the answer.
Okay. Let's be a bit careful here. Giving information is different. Escalation is different. Information is you're notifying there is a change request came in and we are in progress of evaluating. That is information. Escalation means there is a risk here and someone from management should interfere and do something here. That's escalation. So you
Yeah.
have two actions. Second one is you're giving action item to management. First one is no action item, only they have to observe. So you have to be very careful on this.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah?
but Sri is the just clue add is the
Ah,
major change in the system architecture. you know.
Okay.
So
Okay.
this is
Okay.
just definitely is not any minor change or maybe within team CCB.
Also,
So this was just assuming that's what again midway there's one a shortcut, one point, and then again major change in the system
I
architecture
will.
itself.
I will show you midway and major. For these two words, I will explain in next one more slide where I show you why change management is happening. Then we'll come to the answer. So first, thanks a lot for everyone giving a discussion on B and C. I was challenging sometime B is a good answer. Sometimes I was challenging C is a good answer just to make you to talk. So the right answer goes to B. Okay, I know some of you defended for C also. It is a good process, which means on the first thing you will first assess anything in change. First thing is you will assess, no other go. You will not touch anything. First you will check is it worth, but why it is, because I was defending for B, I was defending for C. Let's see both in a way how it works. Now beyond the answer, why change is happening, take a look of this one. This understanding will help you to handle many change management questions. Why change is happening? So now someone is coming and telling that there is a major change in architecture. I don't think someone will blindly tell change architecture. There should be a reason behind this, isn't it? There should be a reason, right? Without a reason, somebody will not come and tell, go and change it. So now what happened here is to make the project safe, secured, stable, and very consistent performing, I have to look for a better system, better architecture, right? So now point is, as SME, subject matter expert, can bring in a change, but the change, it is not always acceptable. What it mean here is we have something called change control board, which will take a look of the impact analysis what we made, and they will check, are we going away, scope creep, am I creeping away? We'll check, is there any creep happening, and they keep the project aligned with the goal. That's a responsibility of CCB, change control board. They have to watch, am I in a track, am I going away from the track? However, it is responsibility of SME to propose better way of working. You cannot tell that the project is midway, it's a crappy architecture we started. Because it's midway, I will keep quiet. Can I do like that? Is it a value addition for the company? You think so? If
No.
if in middle of the project also, if I understood there is something wrong, I will look for benefit of my customer, which means I will say, yes, there is something wrong, how can I patch it up, how can I make it better, I will work on better way of doing. But better way of doing does not mean you will stop all the work and jump to this work, because there is a cost involved. Now, you all have to understand something called COD. I'm sure you've seen this in the class before. There is something called COD. What COD stands for?
Cost of delay.
Cost of delivery.
Cost of delay.
Delay,
Cost
delay.
of Right. So as I said, in 2024, you started some banking system. In 2025, you realize there is an architectural problem. If I don't fix this problem here, and it is going to grow as a product for 2026, do you think there'll be a major hack in the system in the year 2026, which can make you to lose millions of dollars in the market? On that day, can I call it's an expensive change, and can I call that as a cost of delay? Can I call like that? Which means when you have an architectural change coming up midway here, I can ignore it, but that's going to cost me heavily sometime later. Now, point here is it is not about ignoring or pushing the change. Rather, first, if this change comes in, what kind of impact it will bring inside? I'm going to sit and talk with my team. So now I will keep whether my project is aligned. Is there any creep happening? Right? I will the change control, there is a board called change control board. Their role is keep a check, am I having proper communication with the stakeholders, am I having agility? These all will happen, but who is doing this? Look at here. If someone don't know what is CCB, CCB stands for Change Control Board. Now look at this. Who all part of CCB? Do you recognize any of these roles? What you see here in the screen? Have you seen these roles in your company? Do they exist?
Yes.
Like maybe you have manager, sponsor, technical expert, analyst. What is the specialty of bringing them inside this board when they want to decide this major architectural change should be taken or rejected? For which I'm inviting representative from all this group of people. Now you tell me, what is the benefit of having a sponsor there? What is the benefit of having technical expert there? Any thoughts from you? Why I should have them in the board?
To understand the impact of those technical field, maybe
But you did
cost
already
perspective.
impact analysis, right? You did an impact analysis. These guys are reviewing the impact analysis.
But whatever I'm doing, whether it is right or wrong, how it is going to impact that, they will contribute and they are going to support me
Mhm.
throughout the project.
So they are a decision makers,
Correct.
right? So these are decision makers includes maybe you are the manager, maybe you are a technical manager. Now what happened here is we do a proper impact analysis before I start doing the change and pass on to somebody called CCB. In CCB have these guys who are capable of taking a decision. What kind of decision they can make? They can tell we accept this change, we reject this change, we defer this change, which means they can even hold this change request for a while until you get more clarification. Now, where we are heading up here is when a major architectural change comes in, I cannot do directly. Rather, I will first do the impact analysis of what kind of change it is. If I bring this a change, what all can happen? Like we listened from Kumar, he was giving a lot of examples. What it's going to do here? And I will pass on to CCB. In CCB, they can take some decision call. Yes, Balaji, what do you have?
So we have a configuration management department, which send a change management request, and we have two things. One is a internal change management, and another is a customer base. So
Oh,
CIB.
okay.
So whenever there is a process change we request for the manufacturing purpose, either from production purpose or any other inter-department, then we will inform all the team through email that this is a change we want for this operation or part. And after that, they conduct an ICM meeting, internal change management. In that, they discuss what are all the actions to be taken, what will be the impact, and those things they will document, and they will keep it for the customers whenever there is an audit or something. And for the customer based changes, customer will give us the change request, and we do the impact analysis and what are the changes required. According that also will be submitted back to the customer. So that's how we work here.
Good to know. Good to know. Which industry it is, Balaji?
It's a aero engine manufacturing company. So based
Interesting.
on
Good to know. Thanks for telling me, Balaji. Now, as we hear about change management is a primarily followed in a plan-driven project, maybe a construction project. But we are talking a software industry project. We have to be a little careful here. Even though the software industry starts using Agile last 10, 15, 20 years, some of these companies are there in the market for last 50 years. They are very used to follow change management for decades. But Agile don't highly recommend change management for every small work because Agile itself more change oriented. However, be very careful in exam also. Whenever you see a major, bigger changes, even today in the real world, change management comes into picture because even though it's agile oriented product or a project development, a major change is a full shake in the system. As I said, a banking system, somebody is going to change a architecture. Initially, they were following a Windows server. Now they want to move to Linux server. I believe this basic, you may know that what is Windows, what is Linux. In a banking system, moving from Windows to Linux is very huge. But it's a software, just change it. No, you cannot. It has its own complications. So you cannot just do it. You have to sit and talk. What is the budget involved? What is the situation involved? Do we have enough resources? Do we have a licensing for that? Can I do troubleshooting? What all can happen? Is there any country related regulations? I have to check all these parameters. For which reason I need a proper department to work. So in question paper, when I see small level changes in Agile, team can take a call. When it comes to major level, even in Agile projects, they look for CCP kind of a board who can evaluate it. Whereas when it goes to plan-driven project, many things will travel through CCB because they want to prevent one thing which is called scope creep. Scope creep means what you planned, you are going away from that. It's creeping away. You thought to do something, but you're not doing that. You're doing something else, right? So point is you divert yourself energy in some other place, which will happen with more changes. Yeah, that's what's coming in. Interesting topic, right? Good discussion. Let me pause on here. Good. Today's a good day, right? Venkatesh gave a good positive energy, very humble, saying lucky. Then we listen to some people who are going for the exams. We also learned there is a AI which is used in ShriLearning question papers to evaluate the answers. And we saw a question about change management. Good. Sunday prayers is a time to recollect how things are going on. If you're new to these classes, we meet every Sunday. You can come in here, just listen to people. Is anyone here having a question today? Is anyone here a Mr. Listen You if you're going for exam?
Yeah, Shri. Hi.
Hey,
So,
Neha. What's happening?
yeah, I wanted to just reconfirm from you what is the, composition of the paper, like what percentage comes from which domain and chapters. Just wanted to,
Really? Neha, okay. If you missed to listen sometime back, we have three domains. One is
yeah,
people, process, and business environment.
hmm,
So, what percentage you remember vaguely in this area?
around 40 from people and 40 from process,
Uh,
something like that.
okay.
40 people, people is 42,
Hmm.
people is 42, process 50, business
Hmm.
environment is 8%.
Very,
8%.
very good. Thanks, guys, for helping. So, Neha, how this is going to help you?
See, I just wanted to, when I start doing full mocks or so I just want to evaluate which portion of mine is going, going weaker so that according to the composition, I can build on that.
Very good, very good, very good. Work it out. So, as people all said here, people, process, business environment. Business environment is a less percentage, yeah, but it will be mix of questions in other area also. You can't see business environment individually. It will be mixed in some other place. Good that you got this idea. Prepare it. I know a few months back you are very much aggressive towards exam question papers. Is it happening now? Are you taking test
Yes,
papers?
yes. Yes, I'm planning my exam for September. So
Nice.
now how I restarted my studies with consistency was I did chapter wise reading from book, your
Very good.
videos, and then I had attempted chapter wise quiz around 8, 9, 10. So in that my score increased, like always it was about 60 or so, but then it
Okay.
has started increasing. Then
Nice.
I read Agile book, Agile practice,
Hmm.
and I did their mocks, and there I got around 70. Then I did 40 question mocks where I got 65 and then
Hmm.
70. So
Nice.
now
Very good.
from tomorrow I plan to do 40 question mocks and see where I stand and then accordingly. So that is what the plan is, and I really
Okay.
really want to do and do this exam in September.
Nice to know. Keep in mind, plan at least a few full exams before you go to main exam.
Yes, yes. So should be my should I do 40 exams now, or how should I plan my remaining
You
days? Because
at
now I've
least
read it.
at least to me, I know you're doing for a while, 40 and 60. It's a time for you to take full exam to check your stamina.
Okay.
If you
Actually,
are
I
okay.
did 40, 60, then I had restarted studying because there I was not consistent. So sometimes I was doing in office and all of that. So now I'm just
Acha. You do
starting
something
to
like this.
focus.
Don't overload yourself with too many full exams. If you feel tired, maybe give some gaps, 4 5 days, and take 180 question. Analyze properly. Give another 5 6 days gap and go for another 180. Do at
Okay.
least 3 exams before you go to main exam, because full exam will test your stamina, test your ability. So please do that part.
Okay. So
Okay.
in the coming weeks, I'll do that and I'll keep you posted.
Very good. Keep rocking. All
Yeah.
right.
Thank you.
Great. And thanks all for joining today. This is Sunday prayers. We'll meet again by next Sunday, probably. And we'll discuss for more success points. And for the people who joined for the first time here, this repeats every Sunday. We meet people from different batches. So it's nice. It's a good feel to talk to people. So do well, stay consistent, and we will win the game. See you all by next Sunday. Bye bye for now.
Thank
Okay.
you, Sri.
Thank you, Sri. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.